So let's take a look at some carbohydrate choices here and how we might implement them. This is a breakfast example. Oh, maybe kind of brunch. I got the steak and the baked potato here. But remember, the right sources, combinations, and timing of carbohydrate is critical to maximize fat burning. So let's say you worked out first thing in the morning. Great habit for a lot of people. Some people do it during the week. Some people do it during the weekend. We know that following a fasted period from the time period following dinner all the way up until, let's say, breakfast or even lunch the next day is very good for optimizing insulin sensitivity. That means that you're in a better position to consume carbohydrate following a fasted period. We know that. Now throw in the fact that you've also done training in the morning, weight training preferably, and done in the right way where it's very dense, short rest periods, a lot of work done in a relatively short period of time for a workout ranging anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes. Also creates excellent conditions for you to consume carbohydrate. And those synergies between using the right carbohydrate and protein and dietary fat at this breakfast following exercise creates fantastic fat burning conditions. So some great choices would be eggs that are cage-free. A baked potato. I've got some rice over here. That's a really good choice. Fruits can work really well. Also, we call them natural carbohydrate sources, things that exist in nature. Now, what's not a good choice at all is the French toast and the waffles. Brought those out specifically because that's one of the common questions I get is, well, when I'm consuming carbohydrate, which one should I consume? Can I have, pancakes? Can I have waffles, this and this? The answer is no, not if you want to maximize fat burning. Now, that's not forever. Are there times later on where conditions have improved so that your body can better tolerate, let's call it refined foods like bread and French toast and waffles? Yeah, later on you can. But while you're in a fat loss phase, it's very important to stay consistent for a period of time to help transition the body to using more stored fat as fuel. Now, one thing to know is when you do eat some refined carbohydrate, they're going to have trans fats and preservatives typically in them. And the alpha-MAGAM3 is really critical for preventing body fat accumulation even when food choices are far less than perfect. It saturates the cells with all the good raw materials that the body wants. Those were assembled by Dr. Eric Serrano, MD, and very potent in their ability to fill the cells with all the good stuff. Then billions of fat cells purge out all the bad stuff that's been stuck in there to be mobilized as to be used as fuel. Then billions of fat cells collectively shrink in size, and that's one of the important ways that we lose body fat, to lose it quickly and to keep those levels low over the long term. Now, once those cells are saturated with the great raw materials within the alpha-MAGAM3, they're very satisfied. They don't want to suck up other garbage in the bloodstream, such as, French toast and waffles and whatever else that's in there. The alpha-MAGAM3 also does a great job of keeping insulin levels in check. Insulin is the body's most potent fat-storing hormone, and the United States and countries all over the world can link obesity epidemics to high levels of insulin. It's not a good thing. And what raises insulin levels? Well, refined carbohydrates increase insulin levels better than anything. Maybe if you were to combine a lot of saturated fat with it, you could, pump it up even more. But the point is we want to avoid that. And the alpha-MAGAM3 is fantastic for naturally optimizing insulin sensitivity to help control those insulin levels so they're where you need to be to maximize your rates of fat burning.